want me to forgive you?
I want you to understand.
Are you not being there?
Yes.
You were here in California.
I know it's hard to understand. But I was doing what I had to do.
Sorry we're late.
Yeah, court reservation didn't come through on time.
Hey, I know how important a manly tennis match is in the middle of a workday. It's okay, I had someone here to help me pass the time. Your ex. I'm sorry, I'll narrow it down for you. It was, Katie. She and Bill, apparently, fabulous honeymoon.
I'm sure it was all champagne and fairy dust.
She says she's never been happier.
Why are we here?
I vote that we postpone until Caroline gets back from New York.
No, we're not gonna twiddle our thumbs while Caroline's off taking springtime selfies. Ridge, you can take notes. I've been looking over yours and Caroline's sketches. Pam? Hey, Pam?
Yeah.
Where's Ivy? Can you get her in here, please?
Yeah.
So the winter line. Wow. It's big, it's bold, it's sleek, but it's still squarely in line with the Forrester stylistic traditions. There is, however, one issue that I'm seeing.
Hey, Liam, I can't leave work yet.
How long does a workday have to be to make Rick happy, really?
It's not a question of how to make Rick happy because we all just understand and accept that that can't be done. He keeps handing me these scribbled notes saying what good is jewelry that ...
Somebody needs to yank the rug out from under him. And by rug, I mean Forrester. And by somebody, I mean me.
Ivy, Rick wants to see you.
Well, did he say what it's about?
No, but my hunch is that it won't be an especially joyous occasion.
You know what? I'm coming with you.
No, why would you put yourself through that?
Because I don't want Rick to trample you.
Newsflash, he's gonna trample, whether you come or not.
All right, then I'm coming with you because I annoy him.
I think that's probably a good enough reason.
Yes, and if you could annoy Maya at the same time.
Well, unfortunately, Maya's not here.
Now, why would you change it? Silk doesn't drape the same way. Why would you change it?
Carter, you can attest to it. We have a contract. Liam, this is a team meeting.
You are aware Spencer owns a piece of this company, huh?
Did you steal that line from your daddy? Because that's what he always says.
Oh, well, it's a shame he didn't inherit more of your own father's manners.
Unless you're in here to shove me again, I don't care if you stay. It's always so easy to forget you're even in the room.
Rick, you said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, Ivy. Look, I know that you have a problem with me, and I'm heartbroken. Honestly, I think you're adorbs, as Caroline might post. But your work, on the other hand, not so much.
Excuse me, I have a question. What is your expertise in women's jewelry?
Actually, a woman brought this problem to me.
I think we can all guess which one.
One thing I don't get. What about your daughter?
She was my boyfriend's child. He got into a lot of trouble, and I became her guardian and raised her like she was my own. She died in a car accident. It was such a painful time. But my life has changed so much now. I live here. I'm in love with Rick. I'm living a life that I never dreamed I'd be living. And I don't want to lose him, Nicole. Rick and I are gonna work out. I really believe that.
Carter, refresh my memory. What's our contractual agreement with Ivy?
I'm sorry, what is the point of this exercise exactly?
She's a subcontractor providing designing services for a fee. There's no terms of employment, and she's not an employee.
So she can be terminated?
There's nothing to terminate.
Is this supposed to humiliate Ivy or cheer her up or what?
I'm just trying to find out what our obligations are to each other.
Well, apparently we don't have any obligation to me. I think that's the idea.
Ivy, you're good. You're very good. But I need more from you. I know the winter line is in sketches. It's a little hard to visualize, but your designs have been timid. You're going for an understated elegance, something that's small, a derivative. I've seen it 1,000 times.
So this is it. This is how you give employee feedback.
She's not an employee.
You know what? Rick's right. You're right. I mean, he has no social graces. We know that already, so we can't expect to see them. It's just you're basically saying you want to see something gutsier.
Yeah. Our buyers are looking for more of that fanciful to crazy jewelry pieces that Quinn used to dream up.
Okay, great. Sounds a lot more fun for me anyway. I mean, I just thought I was giving you what you wanted.
In fact, I think the entire design team should think about Maya when they do their work. You know, like the way a necklace lays on her, or how a coat drapes off of her shoulders. I know you're all mentally rolling your eyes at me, but Maya is our lead model. If we don't capitalize on her look, her style, her particular femininity, then you're derelict in your duties. Any questions?
You were born male.
This is something I've known all my life.
That's just a thought in your head. How can you believe an idea over your own body the way that it came into this world?
People are born without hands, without hearing, with cleft palates, with hearts that need to be rebuilt. Do we say to them, tough luck? It's how you were born? I realize that we are talking about something that you've never experienced. At some point in your life, believe me, you will have to stand up and say, I am not who you're telling me I'm supposed to be.
I already did. That's why I left home.
Same here. Can you imagine Nicole going into a party back home and saying, hi, I'm transgender, or just trans? If they even know what that is, what do you think would happen?
People would respect me more for it.
Are those padded? They aren't very big. What was your real name? The one before now. What'd you ever move down there? What's down there now? You know hormone pills cause cancer, right? Why couldn't you just be gay? I don't owe anyone that information. People look at me now, and they see a woman. And honestly, whether they do or not, it's who I am. End of story.
A woman wants to marry a guy who doesn't know she can never have children.
I hate being cast as the evil lawyer.
Oh, stop it, Carter. Nobody blames you.
This meeting was insane.
Gonna have another one just like it tomorrow. I gotta say, it's completely wrong about Ivy's stuff.
You gotta hand it to her for not coming apart at the seams.
Well, maybe there's a method to his madness. That's what he does. He terrorizes people and then makes it look like he's gonna drop the hammer on them, and he says something nice. I've seen him do it since he was a little boy. He's perfected it with his mother.
Yeah, Carter, HR is on the line for you.
Oh, can I take it at your desk?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Hey.
So, how was the meeting?
Oh, good meeting.
I think it's kind of changed, though, don't you? I mean, a little less reign of terror and a little more like one rainy, long afternoon.
Did you work on that for a long time?
Can I ask you something? You know that you're arrogant and superior acting and not particularly nice yourself, right? No, I mean, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing.
Okay.
Because I've been thinking, you know that my big sister, your mother, was that way too. A lot of people would say. But none of that ever mattered to me because I mattered so much to her. Yeah, she might scold me and act all exasperated at me and everything, but I knew that she'd always be on my side. So, sometimes I wonder, couldn't you just find your way to being a good big brother to Rick? I mean, wouldn't that make everybody's life so much easier?
Yeah, probably would, Pam. Probably would. But Rick and I, we're not brothers in any meaningful sense of the word.
Well, what are you then?
Man, I thought my father's executive style was appalling.
You know, I am fine with being given direction.
That was not direction. That was a full frontal assault on your self-esteem.
My self-esteem has a bulletproof vest now, and actually probably even bulletproof sleeves thanks to you.
Aw, that's a nice, slightly weird thing to say.
Yeah, at least here at work, Rick eventually gets around to saying what he means. But at home, we never know if he's kidding, if he's bluffing, if he's joking. We just...
You know you don't have to stay there.
Liam, someone has to be there to look after Allie.
Okay, well, as long as you know, you can show up at my door anytime, day or night, with or without Allie.
No, I'm not gonna take keys to your
No,
house.
sorry. Caroline gave me back the extra set.
Thank you. I get that you think you have something over me.
I know something Rick doesn't.
Nicole, don't go there.
You left me. You have no idea what it was like. Like growing up in a haunted house where someone I had never known had died. And all Mom and Dad had left for me to be was either angry or sad. Or days of nothing. With words that meant nothing.
I'm sorry.
You had to get out. You had to save yourself. I hear you. Now you're going to help me do the same thing.
Or you may be right. Tell Rick and he may throw me out.
I don't want to do that to you.
I hope not. Because I'll tell him myself before it comes to that.
You say that, yet you haven't done it.
Let me live my life. I've worked hard for it, Nicole. And maybe Rick doesn't want to get married again. And if so, I'll be his woman as long as he wants me to be. And I'll do what I can for you. But if he does propose, well, then I guess we'll find out how he feels about marrying a woman who can't have a child of her own. And I'll tell him why. You seem convinced that this is going to be the end for me and Rick. And maybe you're right. Maybe he'll call me a freak like you did.
I'm sorry I said that.
Or maybe I know a little bit more about what Rick and I have. Either way, I am asking you to let my relationship run its natural course, whatever that may be.
You've told yourself this story so much that you truly believe you're not lying to everyone.
At first, you're so ashamed of yourself, of who you are. So you lie. But then, wonder of wonders, self-acceptance comes. And you realize that the person you were pretending to be before was the lie. This is the truth. And I'm done being ashamed. I'm all done.
Hey, Nicole. School. There's my girl.
So, you coming by after work? Try out those keys?
What will you give me if I do?
Alcohol?
Oh, yeah, okay.
You Australians are so easy.
Hey, don't you dare think about mocking my national honor.
Alcohol and this?
Yeah, much better.
You Australians are so difficult.
Are we?
What secrets?
Well,
Whatever the secrets are, I don't care. This day is dead to me.
well, where am I supposed to tell people they can reach you?
Kentucky. Kentucky of the mind, Ben. Kentucky of the mind.
Okay, you shouldn't be spreading ideas about secrets.
No, it's what Maya's little sister said, Carter. So I thought if anybody would understand it, you would know what it meant.
It meant she has a bratty little sister. Look, I have my issues with Maya, yes, but everybody knows she did jail time and that her daughter died. She never hid any of that, okay? It seems to me all her secrets have been told.
Oh, my goodness. I lost track of time. The martinis aren't ready.
What? Oh, you are so out of here. Is everything okay?
We were just talking. I never realized how hard it was for her after I left.
Well, now you're making up for it. How's everything on your front? UCLA, computer science, anatomy of how it all works?
How was work?
It was very good. Very good day, actually. You're gonna really like what Ridge and Caroline are coming up with.
Good. I'm sure I will. Did you tell them you're pleased?
No. I'll write them a memo. Look, I want everybody to be happy, okay? But, not everybody can have it as good as I do. That portrait hanging on the wall. A woman that I never thought I'd find. A woman unlike any other woman I've ever met. I know you two are working out your issues, and I can respect that. But can I just say something about your sister? I love her. I love her beauty, her integrity, her wit, her honesty. She's got greater strength than any woman I've ever known. And I think about her all day long. I could be having the most miserable day. And it makes it all worthwhile. With just one of these. My beautiful lady. Right, well, how about those martinis, huh?